Moon gang, I hope you got some tendies in your system, because we are ready for the afternoon. Let's go, guys. I need some excitement. Let's see those apes. Let's see those diamond hands. We are live. We are live. What happened to OCGN as I was gone? Guys, come on. I leave you guys just to get a little bit of tendies in the afternoon, and you just play with my heart like this. That's kind of brutal. But it's all right. I mean, we're still looking good. I like this bounce. I cleaned up the support and resistance a little bit. I don't want it to get too confusing. I can add them in as need be. Obviously, right now we're bouncing off of 13. Next big test is at 1560. That's what we're looking for. AMC is not dead. It's not dead. It's just trading sideways. At least it can hold $6. Let's see what happens. That goes into close. Remember, I was reading some of this chat. And there's some Gregs in here. And you guys got to know, we don't want no suits. We don't want no Gregs. These are for diamond-handed space apes. Caleb, what's going on? Everyone's reporting for duty. We are at war. We are fighting off the suits. It should be an interesting afternoon. I have some fun things to go over. That should just be just good updates for you, some updates related to Wall Street bets, what to look for this upcoming week. There are going to be big movers outside of GME, AMC. Of course, we'll do some breakdowns of Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, all that stuff. Lots of things. Desert Samurai just joined the Discord. That is awesome. Welcome aboard, brother. I have some comments about the Discord later. We'll talk about that. Thank you. Guys, if you're joining in and you're getting pumped for the afternoon session, it would be greatly appreciated if you could just drop a like. Obviously, we were before suffering with whatever's YouTube. Hey, what's going on with YouTube's algorithm? If you guys could let me know, how did the notifications come through on this one? I just want to make sure that you guys got all notified. If you're subscribed and have your notifications, I just want to make sure that we're good, or if I need to restart it. Let me know if you found this with trouble, with ease, let me know. But let's get some of those diamond hand apes going. We got some exciting things like Tilray's looking awesome. It's at 37. Tesla's selling off a bit. Tilray's at 30. Palantir's pushing 37. Sorry, I mixed those two up. Ethereum's trying to hold 1700. Lots of action. We're seeing some paper hands in the market today. That's just what happens. It was notified that you went live. Okay, notification. Okay, great. The notifications. All right, well, some of you are, it seems half and half. Some notifications, others, I don't know, man. It just is what it is. There's not really much of a way you can fight back with YouTube. I just do the best I can. And if I'm in their good graces, awesome. If not, I at least have you amazing space apes to rely on. As long as there's people interested, I will be here day in and day out. Got a quick alert on my phone that F Cell is running like a madman, fuel cell. It's another EV play. Crazy day. Look at that. This is the 5-minute chart. This is the daily chart. It is right now actually breaking above its own bullish trend line. That's crazy. Once again, FCEL, another EV play, guys. It seems like right now with the market, whatever's going on, you can't really go too wrong with EV plays. That's amazing. Once again, throw that in your watch list. Quick tip. All right. So we are right now, volatility should be picking up from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern. And then when we get into power hour from 3 to 4, there should be even more. I think the volatility should be picking up for sure in this last, hang on, let me just clean this up. Thoughts on XONE, Father Goth. I will come back to that. We just have some key things to go over to properly structure us for the weekend. I have it written down, XONE. Thank you very much, Father Goth, for that super chat. Super kind of you. Let's keep this going. So I want to talk about the Wall Street mods for a second. Someone sent me this over break. I think it is interesting. So a big thing about this push for AMC and GME is obviously it comes out of the world of the Wall Street bets. I just want to talk about that mod situation. There was infighting between the mods. We have a quick update. As many of you are aware, Wall Street Bets has undergone some changes on the mod list over the last couple days. According to Reddit, the top mods of the community were removed for violating Rule 5 of the moderator guideline, which is healthy communities have moderators who are around to answer questions of their community and engage with the admins. The attempt of the top mod to remove all of us and censor you failed thanks to the actions of the Reddit admins. We are grateful to everyone in the community who stood up for us. Unfortunately, this moderator, ZJZ, will also not be allowed to come back to moderate the subreddit. This is a decision made by Reddit, not us, due to the instability that was created by his last post on the subreddit. We know the respect that you all have for him. Each one of us mods have the respect for him too. So basically, I mean, you can read this, check it out, but it looks like the right mods are back in control and the admins of Reddit really did help out, but this particular moderator, ZJZ, will not be returning. I just wanted to bring that up to you. I also wanted to remind you that Deep Effin' Value, one of the guys who has been so diamond-handed when it comes to GameStop, is like, it makes me so disgusted to know that the SEC is now looking at him. I think this tweet really sums it up. Wait, so regulators are going after GME Guy for a smart pick, but ignoring that Bill Ackman went on CNBC last year and said, hell is coming. And then it was later reported that he made billions on the position that was short high yield bonds. Just crazy. It's just proof that we are all playing by a different set of rules. I love how in this one, ringleader, Roaring Kitty, Deep Effin' Value, whatever you want to call him, he wasn't a ringleader. He's been posting about it since the start of 2020. He saw a situation. He was not coaxing people into it or anything. He just pointed out that like he had a position. Other people were talking about how like the stock was severely shorted. So it was kind of primed up for a short squeeze. Like this pump and dump thing is insane. He's been in it at this point now for over a year. It's just so infuriating. It's just proof that people in power with money are always trying to help each other. And then it comes down onto like random little retail traders. Mass Mutual said that this is his name, Mr. McGill, was still an employee of the firm on January 28th. The week then GME shares surged the most. Licensed professionals have an obligation to inform their employers about their outside activities. So basically they're like finding they're finding technicalities to trip him up. This is like insane. He was not pumping dumping. He was not spreading materially false information. It is absolutely brutal what the SEC, Wall Street, people in money with money and power will do. It blows my mind. It's just disgusting. I don't get it. It's horrific. I just wanted to keep you guys abreast of that situation. As of now, he stopped reporting Deep Effin' Value. Every single day he was letting us know that he's still in his situation. Like as in he would post like his current position. And it has been changing quite a bit from like January of 2020 all the way up to now. It's been around like 13 months and some change. And he's kind of gone underground. He's not doing interviews or anything. He's in a pretty serious legal situation. I feel for him. And it just blows my mind that people like Bill Ackman can make billions off of going on. Obviously, everyone is like interested in what big hedge fund titans like that have to say. He made himself money. The SEC doesn't bat an eye. And then you have this guy, like a joke named Roaring Kitty, just takes advantage of a small situation. Don't even know what he'll be able to lock in. Like at one point he was up a couple million. But we're talking a couple millions of a guy who did hardcore due diligence. And then a guy who did like made billions in just like one interview calling for hell to break loose. I don't know about you guys, but that seems pretty crazy to me. And I think it's kind of like what's led into this social movement that GME, AMC have become the symbol of. Same with Dogecoin now. It's just like, that's why all of this resonates. It's just that story of David and Goliath, of just like fighting against the man. Like it's just pointing out, it doesn't matter if the game is fair. It's more so that it just has to be equal. We all know that we're playing an unfair game, but it seems like depending on who you are in your background and if you're with the right people, it's just not even equal across the board. I think, in my opinion, that's the big overall movement of what's going on. It's just like, the stock market, like the things that are going on behind closed doors in the background, it's so mysterious. Like shed light on it. And just like because you're Wall Street and like one hedge fund goes like blown up, I mean, you can't cry foul. It's the same group of people who pretty much like tanked the economy many times before, and no one's ever punished. Like one person goes to jail, a couple fines are levied, and that's it. To me, that is why I'm not giving up AMC or GME. To me, it's not a technical play. It's not a fundamental play. It's, for me, a moral stand against like just all this that's going on. I mean, we still have like really no clue what was happening with Robinhood last week and the week before, limiting us and that stuff. Like, whether it's legal or not, explain it to us. Like, they act as if we're like so dumb that we can't control our own money and we're too stupid to understand really what's been going on. That's ridiculous. Like, and I feel like that's really the entire like ethos of this Wall Street Bets thing, is like they make fun of themselves. It's derogatory terms, but in the end, these people are super sleuths. The amount of information that they find, their stance, they are very intelligent people, and then they're just taking on these derogatory names because we all know that's how like Wall Street views us, as if we're like way too dumb to handle our own money. And sorry, like just over break, like I know I was there eating my tendies and I wanted to come back on like more of a positive vibe, but like it's just insane how unequal everything is, how dumb Wall Street thinks the average retail trader is like, it's just like mind-boggling how like insane the situations become. And you can't really trust in all these people who are making laws, making these decisions to favor us, because they're all like in cahoots with like all these other people. Like, they're only going to benefit themselves. It's absolutely crazy. All right, so we kind of went over that. Of course, if there's any information, send it my way. Twitter and Instagram are the same, at @MattKohrs_Kohrs. You can find me Twitter, Instagram, send it my way. We can check it out. I don't know what's going on here. No clue. Anyway, what is going on? I see I've been AMC still trading sideways. GME still like AMC is hanging around $6 all day. GME is trading around 60. There were bigger pushdowns this morning. People came fighting back in like the early morning. Since then, we've been trading sideways. The exciting one is OCGN. I was talking to some people in the Discord group over like our quick break. They were explaining to me so I got into OCGN for a technical trade. I like what I was seeing in the charts, but they were giving me a crash course on what was going on with like the fundamentals of what the company is about. And it's just a Rona vaccine play. And if it can pull it off, when you're in plays like that, it's either a big winner or a big loser. If it fails, if it doesn't get approved, if it doesn't pass the test, the stock will plummet. Or if it does win and pass everything it needs to, it could really shoot up. There's almost no in between when you're talking about pharmaceuticals, because it all comes down to a binary event. So it's very much a high risk situation in the fact of like, will it get approved? Won't it? So it's all up to you. I mean, I don't know about your financial situation. You have to make the trades that are best for you. But OCGN is very much high risk to high reward. I would say it's less high risk, high reward relative to AMC GME. Like those ones, the risk is like through the roof. This one's a little bit different, but just so you know, it is a biotech play. They're in the like Rona world working on a vaccine. Let's keep this going. So, okay, what are the main watches you guys have for the afternoon? We have a minute or an hour 45 until the market closes for the day, at least normal trading hours. Personally, I'm looking for AMC to hold 6, for GME to hold 60 and maybe drift upward. And I'm really looking for OCGN to get back above 1560. That's the level I want it to get above. Let's keep this. Okay, CCIV is falling today. I don't know if there's any news on CCIV, but still, that's more of the SPAC play that we're waiting. Let's keep this going. Nika Harrison, hello. All right. I want to know if you guys are still in OCGN, or did you cut it when it broke below 15? Claudia just became an astronaut. Super happy. Guys, let's get this energy going. Let's see some apes, some diamond hands. You got to let those suits and the Gregs know that we're not here playing around. Just G, any predictions for Wednesday after we get the news from the shorts from S3 Partners? So everything I learned this weekend about S3 Partners, it seems kind of sketchy. I'm really not like, I mean, S3 might be presenting like accurate information, but it seems like on a whim they are changing the ways that they're computing the short interest and all that. Be very hesitant with what you hear from S3. And like, it's just easier to back it up with another one. Like, just check that you're getting the information from like multiple sources, especially when the original one is S3. Some things aren't adding up with how S3 is doing some. All right, people are still riding out OCGM. We're seeing those diamond hands. They are crushing it. I love that energy. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. If you could just like, we just started the stream up, getting people. We begin hit by YouTube today, but hey, it happens. If you guys could just drop a like, don't forget to join the Moon Gang by hitting the subscribe button. We're in for a fun afternoon. We'll see what's going on. Shane, thank you for all that support. This week in Civil War history, you are back. Thank you. Do you think that the AMC short report will be good tomorrow? And if so, will it drive up the price tomorrow night/Wednesday? So I think if we get the honest numbers, we're gonna see that a lot of these hedge fund people are still very short on some of these stocks. I think that is gonna be a benefit. But then in the earlier chat, we saw that there is a chance that they could report false numbers, and then if that's proven, they just might have to like pay a small fine. So they might go that route. Like, whatever we're going on, I think it will be revealed that these hedge funds are still very short. I mean, I'm calling for a short interest on both of them to be above 50%. Honestly, I think that the short interest on AMC now might be higher than GameStop. I was doing a lot of reading this weekend, and I think with GameStop being so beaten down, some people will have covered. But I think AMC's short interest is going higher and higher. But I mean, it's all coming down to like, are we going to get fair and accurate information? That's a tough call. We'll know more as like as more time kind of passes, and we'll see. But like, keep in mind, like, the media is really not on our side. You had CNBC reporting that Melvin was completely covered, and just like mathematically it was impossible. So you guys really need to question the sources that you're getting all your information from. Chris Lipscomb, welcome. Just became an astronaut. I love that. Welcome aboard. Nikki 6 on GME. Did you notice that level 2 30 rows down? Looks like that's all I need. Looks like all that is needed is volume to make this happen. So I have the level 2 on different applications. I'm not showing it here, just so you guys know what level 2 is. If this is the first time you're hearing it, basically it's like a fancy chart where you can see how deep all the bids go. You can see how high all the asks go. You can see where people are basically placing their orders. Level 2 is an interesting tool to use for sure. I like it. I didn't check it out thus far, but I'm assuming a lot of people in relative to AMC are sitting at $6. Let's keep going. All right, I'm looking for OCGN to finally put in this new higher low and like get above 1560. This is just so you guys know, OCGN was a live trade I did early this morning. I'm still in it. I have 150 shares at like 1280. I might be forced to cut soon. I don't know. People in the Moon Gang Discord were kind of convincing with the information that they were talking about. I don't know. It might. I don't like switching my trades mid-trade, as in like why I'm in it and what my trading plan. So to stick to that, I might have to stick to it, and then stick to my original plan, and then maybe I could always change it tomorrow. But right now, AMC is very much battling it out at $6. Love your stream. I watch while working from home. Made money on OCGN. AEZS is the new OCGN. That's awesome. Love to hear when you guys are making money. Feel free to send it my way. Don't be humble at all. This isn't a place for being humble. If you're up big, let us know. Let us know what you're seeing, what your plans are, what prices you're watching. It's all about having a fun community together. Come on, OCGN. kind of just trading sideways. We have an hour 40. I think we'll see another big push, whether upward or downward, in OCGN before the market closes today. That's my prediction. I think there's a lot of eyeballs on it. It's had very good volume. I mean, look at this. The average volume for OCGN over the past days is 105 million shares. Today's volume is 613 million. Like, huge, huge volume increase. People are interested in it. People are watching it. We just need to see who's going to win the fight. Just because it's a big volume doesn't mean up or down. It just means a lot of shares are exchanging hands. Fuel cell is doing great. Yeah. Guys, if you're looking for EV plays, if you like the industry, check these out. Tesla, NIO, Plug, Fuel Cell, CCIV, Workhorse, Lordstown Motors. They're all amazing EV opportunities. I'm invested in most of them. I like it. I just think the EV industry is going to do very, very well this calendar year and really beyond. I just see the overall world, trending that way. What do you think is happening with Doge? No steam. All right, let's do a quick update on Doge. Oh, yeah, I drew this over break. It's just in a downward channel right now, and it looks like it's trying to break out. So, like, the trend was very much upward, momentarily selling off, and now it's fighting back. Look for it to get above 0.08, and I think the bull momentum will continue. AMC looks like it's struggling a bit at $6. The volume is very, very low. People are just kind of losing interest in AMC and GME. BM Garrett just joined the Discord. That is awesome, guys. Keep in mind, if you want to be a part of the Moon Gang Discord, it is through Patreon, not through YouTube. It will be closing today. You won't be able to sign up for a bit. Like, it'll reopen eventually. But if you want to be in the Moon Gang Discord, sign up while you can. No specific date on when it will reopen. Let's keep going. Once again, that is the first link. All right. ZOM's moving. OCGN is going again. It's testing 15. Love it. Where are we at with ZOM? I'm not in on ZOM. I just know people are really talking. Whoa, above 250, and this thing is tearing. Congrats. If you're on ZOM, you're up like a lot of money. Love to see that. Congrats. The breakout really on the daily chart was back at like this 150 area. Since then, if we go into, I mean, it's good above $2 key psychological level resistance. It started above that today. Every day it's just been trading higher and higher. I don't like chasing things like this, so it's not really my style. But guys, just so you know, if you're in on Discord, you just have to connect it. Go to Patreon, go to my memberships, and then check out. You just have to connect the Patreon to the Discord, and then from there, it's just open in Discord. You just have to react to the legal disclaimer with a rocket ship, but you connect all through Patreon. Go on to Patreon, click on my memberships. You'll see a place to connect it. I don't want to lose sight of AMC. Crypto is having a great day. I'm expecting crypto to have a great week. All of these new people just interesting. All of these things, like as more and more interest builds, it's beneficial. And interest right now in AMC is dying off. All right, I just want to see how it reacts. OCGN is perking up a bit. Let's keep going. When are you closing the Patreon? This evening. It will reopen. It's not permanently closed. We just want to make sure that we are treating the current Discord members like appropriately. Zeus Gaming just joined up. Love it. Come on, OCGN. Little bit of volume dying off, but keep in mind it should pick up from 3 to 4. We're about a half hour out. Michael just joined that Patreon. That's awesome. AMC is not dead, but it is dying off. It's kind of brutal right now, but it's not dead. Hope is not lost. A lot of people in this Discord, the only thing that they're down on is GME and AMC. Everything else, they are killing it. Congratulations. Lots of diamond hands. Prerequisite is no Gregs, no suits, must have diamond hands. Mike just joined the Discord. Vikram just joined. That's awesome. What's Doge? Doge, remember, is about to break out at 0.08. I should have set an alert for it, but it's going to reverse trend pretty soon. Taylor, can you look at the technicals of TXMD? Huge update and strong fundamentals. New form of approved year once female birth control in Barron's Discovery Fund. Interesting. TXMD. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, so it's still a penny stock. Nice volume. It has to get above this like 241 area. Like right now, it's battling it out at 224. There's more resistance at 241, more at 270. So it's very much in a huge region of resistance. If there is enough follow through on this, as in it gets over $2.70, like the stock, I would assume, my own assumption is that it would just like keep ripping. So watch that, like be careful with it, because like resistance, like a lot of supply. Like anyone who bought this back here, they're bag holders. They're probably going to be like looking to get out. So I like it, like huge bullish upswing, gap up, nice stuff. But watch 242 and 268. Can you take a look at FREQ? They have an incredible possible hearing loss cure. I have a hearing loss, and this company has a lot of buzz. FREQ. FREQ. Why did it not come up? FREQ. Oh, wow. Okay, this is nice. Like, you guys are going to know that I'm going to tell you not to chase this high. Huge. The place to get in here was on this breakout of 43, which is now the closest support, so I wouldn't chase it. But most likely, its support will be built somewhere in this region. So let the chart develop. Don't chase it. If you're already in, congrats. Like, just let it ride. But just know on the daily chart, the closest support is at like 43.55. When I sell a covered call on Robinhood, do I receive the theta decay as a seller of the contract, and when do I receive it? So if you sell a covered call on Robinhood, you are a beneficiary of theta decay. So that just means the contract becomes less and less valuable every day, which is perfect because you sold it. So if you're buying options contracts, theta decay works against you. But if you're selling options contracts, they're a big beneficiary to you. So you never really receive it. You're just benefiting from it because each day you get closer to expiration, the contract is worth less and less, which means that you are like benefiting more and more. Remember, it's like completely inverse buying or selling. So if you're buying, theta decay works against you. If you're selling, theta decay works for you. Bradley just upgraded to become a Space Ape. I love that, brother. Congrats. Love having Space Apes aboard. What's up, Crazy Kens? Hold AMC. Volume is We just need interest. OCGN, like volume kind of dying out relative to 2 p.m. till now, like just kind of dying. There'll be a spike in volume. Just give it some time. OCGN, I want to see this pick up. AMC, don't lose sight of it, but it's still just at $6. Phil, dudes. Like, I'm already over excitement of game. I'm holding and I'll hold forever. But why would you even check Robinhood? It's bullcrap, LOL. Yeah, I mean, Phil, that's a good point. Like, if you know you have diamond hands and you're not going to sell, you could just wait. But also with here, obviously, there's always the next big move. So that's how, for all you guys listening right now, that's how I envision this. Like, we're all going to be in this. Of course, we'll pay attention to GameStop and AMC. But like OCGN, that was a nice move today. People made money. It's always just the next move. We're going to share breaking news together. We'll go over fundamentals, technicals. It's just a big team effort. So if you're looking to trade more, learn about the market, this one day when AMC and GME are out of the news cycle, we will stop talking about them, and then we're just going to go on to the next thing. So, for example, crypto's hot really right now. OCGN's doing well. There's always just new things to talk about, new things to discuss. Can you look at Life, LIFE? Also, is the Moon Gang Discord a recurring charge, or is it a one-time payment for access? It is recurring. So basically, if you try it out for a month and it's not for you, you do have the option to like pull the cord on it. The OG Master just became an astronaut. Awesome. Mind doing an analysis on HCMC. They won a lawsuit and just raised $5 million. They are skyrocketing. Just about a week ago, 37K shares at a sub penny. So HCMC, you could check out the morning stream. We talked about it, but it is a sub penny stock, and I don't want to confuse people. I really don't trade sub penny stocks. I don't like the risk. A lot of sketchy things happens in that market. It's just not for me. I don't like the risk to reward. But as asked, let's talk about Life. Life had a very nice breakout. The point to get in was right here above $5. I like how it got above this resistance at 725. It's battling it out back here. I mean, it looks like the next stop is 850. We have this resistance. We have this support, resistance. So it looks like 850 is the next stop for it. So I would recommend paying attention to that. But I don't like the risk to reward setup right here. Like if you get in at this level, in my opinion, there's like quite a bit of downside risk as we're currently seeing things. Man, AMC, I mean, at least it's holding 6. It would be way worse if it broke below it. Like it is fighting its heart out. But AMC, bulls need to step in. We need more people like BlackRock. Oh, a couple of people asking. This software you see on the screen right now, it's called TradingView. If you want to try it out for free for 30 days, there's a link below. And past that, I think it's like 15 a month for like the basic option. It's like literally 50 cents a day. There's a sign up link. I'm not like sponsored by them or anything. That's an affiliate link. It's cool. I really like it. I have the dark settings. You could also make it white. Like you could change a lot of these things to like, to me, this is just like the most comfortable on my eyes, but it is called TradingView. Can you take a look at NOVN? Phase 3 results in 3 months. Jason, thank you. I will take a look at it. NOVN. So the big thing though is like, even if I do a technical breakout down, it's going to be either very, very good or very, very bad based on these phase 3 results. Like the technicals won't really like adhere to it. What I meant by my previous super chat is that I have diamond hands. I won't ever sell. I believe in the company, haha. But I would even come close to Robinhood after all. Oh, sorry, Phil. I definitely on me for misinterpreting that. My apologies. I love the diamond hands. And that's how I feel about AMC and GME. They might fall out of the news cycle, but even if we're not talking about it, you guys need to know I will be holding my shares. Maybe I'll just leave them in my Robinhood account and start using like Webull or something else like that. But I'll let them sit there. I'm not going to cave on those. Might not even cage on Doge, just because who knows? If Doge can get to that $1 mark, I will be up a pretty penny. Let's go over NOVN. Apparently there are phase 3 results coming out. That's awesome. I mean, broke out, don't chase it. The closest support is at $1, like 35. So if you're in it, congrats. But guys, always pay attention to your risk to reward. There's more support around $1.40. I just wouldn't chase it. But good luck to you. Good luck if you're in on those phase 3. But understand, it is very much the flip of a coin. You're either really going to knock it out of the park, or it's going to like completely fall. Loving your streams. Will Neo take a drop after today's great performance? Also, how do you decide which stocks to trade for the day? So let me do that in reverse order. The stocks to trade today, I'm paying attention to either technical updates or fundamental updates. If I like the fundamentals, I might choose to invest for the long term. And then technicals like OCGN, I was just waiting. Like I told you guys, I'm waiting for it to get above 1250, and then that's when I took my opportunity. I view it very much as being like a sniper. Like you just have to wait for the perfect opportunity to take your shot at these stocks. Let's do a quick look at Neo. Oh, just so you know, Doge is breaking out. We're getting above that trend line. We just need to see if there's nice follow through on it. Neo. I'm a big fan of Neo. For those of you who don't know, it is a Chinese EV company that's had like very amazing delivery growth. I like how it's bouncing off of 56. Like if you get in this region, just know that your region of support is 56 to 54. So if you like this and like you feel comfortable with hopping in right about now, like this is your support region. If it breaks below 54, things could get ugly, but I do think like it has long-term prospects. So like maybe, who knows, maybe I'll pick up some here. I do like the chart. I would personally be willing to risk this. I wouldn't say it had the most amazing day. Like before, it's had like massive green days, but I think once we get above this junk around like 60 to 60.5, I think it could be going back up to like these levels. What do I think about high tide? HITI. I'll check it out. I mean, it's just a penny stock. It's very bullish, but your support's down here at 70 cents. If you get in here, be very mindful of the gap down region down to 80 cents. The next support comes at 70 cents. I just think there's better opportunity in the market. Speaking of which, OCGN is picking back up. The next stop is roughly around like 16, like the high 16s. So let's just see if it can hold this resistance. We want this resistance to turn into support. It's trying to break through right now. We have still 90 minutes for it to run until the market closes. Awesome. AMC is bouncing off of $6. That's also great. Right here, thus far rejection, but like let's see if it can break through on some nice volume. We want volume. We want people to be buying, picking it up, pushing it over. JPR from the chat talking about Naked. I mean, Naked, I think, is very much getting confused as if it's part of that Wall Street Bets movement. It isn't. They first popped up on the announcement of like closing down all their physical stores and just going to e-commerce. Naked, there's better plays in the overall market than Naked. I'm personally staying away from it. Organized Chaos just joined the Discord. That is awesome. All right, come on, OCGN. Let me know, comment if you're still in OCGN and let me know your cost basis. I want to know the average. Like some of you are in crazy early at like $2. What about the people later than that? Let me know your cost basis. Are you in, did you get in today? Did you get in like a while ago? I want to know what you're at and how you're like planning on handling this, whether this turns into support or stays as resistance. What's your opinion on SNDL? I like the industry it's in. I think the industry has a lot of growth. OCGN to the moon. What's your trading view layout? The trading view layout is just like this double one right here. Let's keep going. Yeah, there's Greg's popping off. Guys, seriously, just pay them no attention. They're just like salty little losers. OCGN is breaking up upward. I like that. Hopefully this is now a support. We'll find out pretty soon. Come on. I would love a quick pop right up to 17. Let's see what I want to just keep a quick eye on Tesla with that big announcement. So Tesla announcing that they're buying $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, selling off a bit today. Very much broke down. I did buy some Tesla calls, so I'm getting pretty messed up on those at the moment. But hey, that's part of the game, right? Bounce off of 855. Would love for it to come back and test this like 870 area. All right, OCGN, let's go, let's go, let's go. Greg is a suit. Jerome just joined the Discord. That is awesome, man. The G Master Powell, yeah, that AMU company, we were talking about that. Looks very, very good. I like the chart. I don't know much about their fundamentals, but it does look good. Diamond hands on OCGN, the new diamond-handed play. I didn't see much of it, guys. What's your cost basis on OCGN? Travis just joined it. Awesome. Check Doge. What's going on with Doge? Am I missing some Doge action? Doge breaking out. You gotta like these technicals. Classic technical breakout. Trading downward, downward, downward. Nice parallel lines. These are called a bull flag. They break upward. That's exactly what we're seeing. Right here, it's finding resistance where it did before. Also support. So above 0.08. Next is 0.08, like 4, I would say. OCGN pushing 16. Awesome. AMC still just at $6, not moving. Let's go. Come on. Let's get above 16. Omar just joined the Discord. That's great. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Average down. Matt, I saw you mention Disney. I'm a little late to the stream. Can you talk about it? Bullish or... Okay. Yeah, so there are a couple earnings announcements coming out this week. Let me go to this. Guys, we are at the end of earnings season. For those of you who don't know, earnings season is a several-week period that happens 4 times a year, and it's basically when a lot of big companies are reporting how they did in the previous fiscal quarter, so that it can prompt an abnormal amount of volatility. Here is what's reporting this week. I would recommend paying attention to Twitter after the close tomorrow, Lyft. Following that, we have Uber on Wednesday. We have Pepsi on Thursday. The one I'm very interested in are Uber, and then Disney is reporting after the market closes on Thursday. the Walt Disney Company right here. Right now, Walt Disney, which Disney trades on the ticker DIS, is kind of trading sideways. But I think on like any positive announcements, it could really run. Disney is a great dividend playing stock. So I just wanted to shout that out to you guys. Some of these big name companies are moving here. Feel free to screenshot this if you want it. You could also follow this guy on Twitter, Earnings Whispers. He basically just gives you a nice call out when any of these companies will be reporting. This isn't the biggest week I've ever seen. Like obviously, like a couple weeks ago, we have huge names like Facebook, Apple, Tesla, like all on the same day. So we are very much getting to the end. GM will be a big one. Maybe we'll hear more about EV. Coca-Cola is obviously a massive company. We have Under Armour, Kraft Heinz, some good ones for sure. I'm just most interested in Disney because I think it could help it break out of its like consolidation pattern and potentially run. Did I sell GME? No. Yeah, I mean, the people who are bashing like AMC GME are all like bot accounts. Like they're not real accounts. They're just loser people who I feel like they just don't get it, guys. Seriously, just don't pay them any attention. All right, what's going on? OCGN's breaking down a little bit. Let's just see what happens. The volatility slash volume is dying off. Eric, yeah, no, Disney did suspend it, but that's what I'm talking about. It was a very solid dividend paying stock, but we're looking for them to reintroduce it. And we also want to know if they're when they plan on opening the parks back to like full capacity. That is about like 50 to 60%, like really 40 to 60% of the company's revenue. So that should really, really help when we hear more for the bottom line of when they plan on opening the park back up. And don't forget that Disney's streaming service has been doing very, very well, which is exciting, obviously. Don't listen to stock TikTokers that do stock a lot, bid into penny stocks and advertise it, and then steal the spike from announcing it to the viewers. Penny stocks are very dangerous to everyone. Like you guys need to understand, know that like the stock market in general has a high amount of risk, like financial risk. Penny stocks, OTC, gray market, even more risk. Adam P, I picked up OCGN this morning, so holding overnight. Keep up the awesome work. Diamond hands forever. Sense and OGN are going to the moon as well. Thanks for being so positive all the time. Adam P, congrats on being up money. Thank you for that shout out. Very, very kind. SNDL still has a decent short interest. No. Mist Pharma just had many execs buy shares with trials ongoing via quiverquant.com, not financial advice. Thank you for that shout out. I don't know what's going on with that pharmaceutical company. Matt, saluting you from Fort Hood, Texas. Use this money for coffee or smoothie. Thanks for your content. David, that is awesome. Love to be talking to you for Fort Hood. Very, very cool. I appreciate that cup of coffee. Alex Lee, thanks for that. Come on, OCGN, let's get this party going again. Can you check Tilray? Yeah, Tilray's still kind of just battling it out at man, I'm getting excited about Doge. Might be pushing again. I like this breakout a lot. Tilray. Ooh, Tilray's bending. Watch for Tilray above 30 for sure. Valerie just joined. Fulvio just joined. That's awesome. You guys are joining. Great, great, great. Hey, Matt, could you take a look at IDEX? Thank you. This community is amazing. Peace, love, and light. That's great. Anyway, Tilray, cannabis play. Look forward above 30. Previous technical resistance and support. Key psychological level above it. I'm expecting a new all-time high. IDEX was looking very, very good last week. Looks even... Where are we going? Okay, so big sell off, but once it gets over 544 right here, it's been pushing it, rejected 4 times thus far. Above it, look for it to come up and test 553. So there's a good 10 cents of resistance, of technical resistance overhead. Be mindful of that. But above it, last week IDX was running, so it has a capability to run. Just on Friday, it kind of got beaten down. It's been trending back upwards today. So just watch this, 545. 553. There's resistance right overhead. Ooh, OCGN not holding that 1560 level. Oh, okay. The Moon Gang Discord is like killing it on APHA. They got in super early. That's awesome. King Collins, the killer of HPH, of APHA. Good work, man. Congrats. Is it stupid to have stock in Tilray and MJ at the same time? No, because at most Tilray would be a small percentage of like MJ. MJ's an ETF, Tilray's an individual company. Just for those of you who don't know, so like Tilray, like if you like that one the best, like it's good to have more exposure to that, and then MJ helps mitigate some of your exposure by giving it to like other aspects of the cannabis industry. Sometimes I'll double dip on that. Like for example, I have shares of Tesla, but then I also have like EV, like ETFs. So like you could do it both ways. There are, speaking of Tilray and some of these other like marijuana ones, there's another one called Canopy Growth. I think their ticker is CGC. I don't know if it was on this earnings whispers, but they are reporting tomorrow morning. I don't even know. Yeah, right here. It's this weird one, Canopy Growth. But before the market opens tomorrow, another cannabis company is reporting CGC. So that should be cool, potentially exciting. If they report good stuff, it could that could potentially lead into a situation known as a sympathy play. And what a sympathy play is basically one stock in an industry is doing well, like out of like, oh, we saw this massive growth. There's a lot of assumptions then that the rest of the industry is probably doing well. So like they rise like on any positive news, or they could get brought down by negative news. But it's referred to as a sympathy play. King Collins making money on a call. I don't know how. Gotta learn this quick. That's hilarious. What call are you in, King Collins? OCGN, come on, pick up volatility. This is getting boring watching paint dry. Alex Lee just joined. That's great. Guys, remember, if you are joining the Patreon right now, the Patreon is just payment processing for the Discord. Once you sign up, you just connect it to the Discord. You could do that right when you do it, or if you're a little late, you just click on My Membership. Then there's a connection option. There's already people talking in Discord. That's where all the action is. Patreon is just like the middleman that handles payment processing for us. But also, if you have no desire to be in that, that's completely all right. This live stream will be still happening like day in, day out. All you have to do so you don't miss anything is hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and you won't miss anything. Okay, there is someone was going on about Elon's new tweet. He has not tweeted anything new. If you have anything of importance to send to me, at Matt Kohrs, Twitter and Instagram. Instagram's brand new, just opened it yesterday, but more and more stuff will be coming to it. Oh, hey, at least AMC, it did find demand at $6. That's great. Brandon Tom just joined. That's awesome. Welcome to the Discord. CPSH, let's take a look at it. Don't like it that much. It's just kind of drifting off. Yeah, weird inside day. Don't make any moves on this. Like, the last 2 bars have been inside the previous bar. Those are referred to as an inside day. Really, you can't do anything. You got to wait for a breakout, breakdown. At that point, you're just taking a shot into the dark. All right. Dogecoin. Is it still looking promising? Are we still? Yeah, it is. That, like, the Dogecoin phenomenon, movement, all of it, it's just so funny. Fred, afternoon, Matt. What do you think about Planet 13? Let's take a look at Planet 13. Planet 13 looks like an OTC. OTC, I mean, still penny stock, low float. Oh, I do like this breakout though. Like, if you're in it, like, these aren't my style stocks, but today was the day to get in. You're using this like $6 area, or I guess 640. Like, it had issues, it finally broke out. So you're just looking for bullish momentum to follow. So keep your risk tight is how I would handle it, and just hope that the bulls follow through with it. But if it does break down, the next support is more like 560-ish. But good call on that. Good luck. Just be careful. It is an OTC, which is more of, it's not on, like, when I say OTC, those are like the gray market stocks. They're not trading on like the New York Stock Exchange or anything like that. They're on different exchanges, different rules, little less security, in my opinion, on like the non, like, famous, well-known exchanges. Ryan Werner just joined the Discord. That's awesome. Welcome, brother. Welcome, Ryan. All right. OCGN is coming back. I want to see this above 16. I want the gas to get turned on for this particular rocket. GME, we haven't lost sight of it. It's still right at $60, the same way AMC's at 6. Like, these guys are just trading sideways. They're not doing like really anything special at all today. I'm going to butcher this name. Tamim. I hope I'm saying that right. That's awesome. Just joined up. Mash offering some advice on these contracts. I like it. Thank you, Mash. I can always come back in this afternoon after the live stream and clear up any questions related to your options, King. ACDC bull flagging. Let's check that out. ACDC. ACDC, obviously, first of all, be careful. This is actually bear flagging. So when you move up in like a perfect channel, like upward, it's actually called a bear flag. It's like opposite of what you would think it would be, because they commonly break downward. So upward channels are bear flags, downward channels are bull flags, and that's just because they typically break in the opposite direction. The issue is you just don't know when they're going to break. The channels can fill out for quite a while. What is failure to pay, and what happens as what is saying is going on with GME? Harold, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. What happens as what is saying is going on with GME? Are you talking about failure to pay on like their shorts if they have a massive short position and they get called in? If that the people who lent the shares would just like close it on them. TMZ interviewed Elon Musk yesterday. Dogecoin, yeah, hilarious interview. Just sign up for the Discord. Question: if the numbers look terrible for AMC tomorrow, how much will it affect things? I mean, honestly, AMC's already beaten down so much. Like, how much more can it really be affected? Like, we're getting to a massive area of support between $4 and $6. Like, there's not much more downside. So like, I don't think things could get like really that much farther out of hand at the moment. Like, we are down a lot. I mean, it was trading above $20 last week. Steam Forest just joined. That's awesome. We got some Gregs in the chat. Don't worry about them. Donna just joined. That's awesome. Welcome, Donna. Ooh, OCGN. All right. The vibes are coming in. Positivity. Looking to test 16 again. Let's see how this plays out. Guys, what cryptos are you mainly in? I want to know. Like, is everyone hopping on this Doge train and the wave? Or are you mainly still like in those classic ones of Bitcoin and Ethereum? I mean, I'm in all three. I don't plan on being a long-term holder of Dogecoin, but I do plan on being a long-term holder of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Come on, OCGN. What a great trade, though. It's crazy how this one came out of nowhere. Okay, Ethereum. It seems like this group is very, very into Ethereum. Interesting. I mean, I'm in Ethereum. I like it. I'm a fan. Oh, okay. Actually, very, very diverse, like crypto interest. I wonder, kind of interesting. Come on, OCGN, you gotta hold it. I am worried about holding my OCGN overnight. I don't know what the overnight action will be. I know asking you guys, you'll advise to have just diamond hands, so I'm kind of leaning towards that. But we'll see how it closes out. We still have about an hour, just under an hour. This chair. Litecoin. Josh Johnson just joined. Welcome, welcome. All right. Come on, OCGN. Let's do this. Litecoin. I don't know why that got pinned, but Litecoin's cool. I'm not in on Litecoin. But I know actually it went from, that's how Dogecoin became a thing. It went from Bitcoin to Litecoin to Lucky Coin to then Doge. That's like where we kind of got it. Kind of a weird series of events on that one. Oops, sorry, missed a super chat. Cardano is supposed to up things big. Honey Badger, are you in on Cardano right now, that crypto? Thoughts on Coinbase IPO, and thanks for looking at Mogo last Friday. I bought more. It's up almost 30%. Tony, congrats. Coinbase IPO, I was talking about earlier, how I usually avoid IPOs. Coinbase IPO is one of the ones where I think I'm going to make an exception to my rule. I want to buy Coinbase IPO right away, and then just like hold it. Like I think Coinbase will be an amazing long-term hold. I just want in, I want equity in it, and I just want to ride it higher and higher. Amazing live streams been watching in the last 6 days. Could you explain what you guys are talking on Discord? Would love to join AMC. So there's a lot of things. We have all these separate rooms like crypto rooms, stocks rooms, options. There's some voice channels that we're using over the weekend, some education channels, just general ideas. We have some scrapers, as in web scrapers. So like when people are posting popular things to Wall Street Bets, when there's earnings announcements. So lots of bots in the background that are just sending like the information in real time right to the Discord. But the overall talk is more of like whatever you find most interested in. There's a stock room, an option room, a crypto room. We use one special that's for like when I'm talking live right here. So when people have questions, instead of like blowing up the chat, they're just asking in that. And that's why like I'm talking about their questions. It's just like a little bit easier, a little bit more manageable. But not everyone's involved right in the Matt Live chat room. They're more so of talking about stocks and options with the other people in it, sharing ideas, spreading knowledge, things of that nature. We're going to the moon. All right, it is 3:05. We have 55 minutes. We are in power hour right now. I very, very much want volatility to pick up. I want to see some action. We got to get some trend lines going. Tesla's popping up a little bit. I like that. Palantir is pushing 36. Tilray is once again pushing 30. That was the level I was calling out. Above 30, I think Tilray, the cannabis play, could really rip. I think it will rip if Canopy CGC, the cannabis company reporting tomorrow, does well. I'm expecting really, really good things for cannabis plays this week. If you're into EVs, take a look at Workhorse. They are in the race for the contract with UPS. Yeah, Alan, that's a great call. We talk about that pretty often. I love Workhorse. I think Workhorse is a long-term winner. I think they have a great chance of winning that USPS contract. For those of you who are interested in that particular EV play, Workhorse trades under the ticker WKHS. Can I take a look at XLM? Sure, I'll take a look at XLM. I don't really know what's going on here with XLM. What was that? Thoughts on UAL? Just so you guys know, Dogecoin is trying to hold this breakout right now. Oh, United Airlines. I mean, all the airlines are basically going to be pretty much tied to how quickly the world gets back to normal. My least favorite airline stock is American Airlines. In my own opinion, I would never trade it. I would never own it. The only thing I would ever do, I guess I would trade it. I would short American Airlines. I don't like it. I think it's the worst stock. People who pitch it, I don't think do any research into like just how bad their financial situation was heading into 2020. If you're looking for a big airline, if you want to play this airline play, I would say Southwest is probably the best big airline. And if you're looking for smaller airlines, Alaskan I like, and JetBlue I like. In your opinion, what would be an ideal stock to invest in for the long term? No, not day trading. I mean, I do have my own portfolio of long-term investments. I really like classics like Microsoft, Apple. I think they continue to trend upward. I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. Especially Apple. Like Apple right now is trading at what? Apple's at 136. I wouldn't be surprised if it clears like 175, 200 by the end of this year. It's a premier technology stock. It's going to kill it. It's been killing it. The iPhone 12 is breaking all sorts of records. I think Apple's a great long-term play. Tilray is pushing past 30. Great. Let's see if it can hold. I mean, Tilray is up 17% today. That's amazing. Tilray, look at that. Watch Tilray at 30.60. Having a great day. AMC still not doing anything, just trading sideways. More and more people are coming into that Discord. That's awesome. I really, really hope you love it. Any thoughts on cruise lines coming out of the lockdowns? Yeah, I think Carnival, actually Carnival, Royal, and Norwegian, I think are good plays. Like I think they're gonna have a lot of upside, especially when the world gets back to whatever we're calling "quote unquote" normal. ACB. All right, what's going on with ACB? ACB, okay, another cannabis play, Aurora. I mean, cannabis is on fire right now. Like all these charts look very similar. They're all doing very, very well. Sounds like Zach is mad that he's not making money on Doge. All right, OCGN is breaking down a bit. Come on, OCGN, you're breaking the wrong way, brother. What do I think about OCGN? I mean, right now I'm in it. I bought the technical breakout, but then people in chat were talking about how it does have like some interesting long-term perspective. So I'm gonna have to research that one more this evening. Volume on AMC is very low. Today's volume is 117 million. The average volume over the past 10 days has been 482. People are just losing interest in the AMC GME storyline. AMC just trading sideways, very, very boring. Tesla picking up, Palantir. I think the big ones to watch tomorrow, of course, we're going to be talking about AMC and GME, but tomorrow I think some more big movers will see continuations in the cannabis sector and also crypto. Write those two down. I think we're going to see nice moves in those tomorrow. Hang on, just kicking a Greg out. All right, got him. Got those Gregs out. Carlos just joined. Welcome aboard. Tomorrow's the 9th. We will be getting some information. Keep in mind, guys, that the information isn't like the most up to date. It's not like they're going to report what their short is at that very moment. Keep that in mind. Same boat. Phil and Highsight. Yeah, so I mean, I just think like there's a lot of these stocks, like lodging stocks, leisure travel, airlines. In 2021, as we get like the better numbers, in terms of like this virus and everything, I think a lot of these stocks will be pretty solid. Can you explain OTCs and AAS as example I've watched? Yeah. So guys, when I say OTC, it's the same thing as like the gray market. It's the same thing as just penny stocks. They trade on different exchanges. So like we've all heard of the New York Stock Exchange. Like there's all these different exchanges. There's a couple popular ones, and then OTC on the gray market and things like that. They're the ones, these companies and stocks that don't even have the credentials to be on these like better exchanges. So I really avoid them. Whenever you see anything with like the 5 letters, that means it's an OTC gray market one. It's just, to me, I just, that market is like less regulated. It has weird rules. I personally avoid it. There's people who make a lot of money in it. It's just not in my style. It's not in my wheelhouse. I just really don't deal with it that often. Spirit Airlines, I think that's an interesting one. So Spirit Airlines coming into 2020 had quite a bit of debt, similar to American Airlines. But the reason I actually still like Spirit, which I think trades on the ticker SAVE, is because I think when the world like kind of opens back up, there's going to be a big demand for budgeting travel, and that's exactly where Spirit comes in. They offer like budget-friendly like airfare, and I think it'll be it'll be one of the first traveling like airfare companies, airline companies to see that massive boost. I think it will be Spirit, so I like it. All right, come on. This has been such a boring close. But hey, sometimes there just isn't action. At least OCGN's holding 15. Tesla's drifting up a little bit. Tilray right under 30. Bitcoin at 43. Ethereum tracking back up to 17. Dogecoin did get knocked down. It didn't hold that 8-cent level. But hang on. All we need is like one more big tweet from Space Cowboy Elon. Ideas about ETFs like MILN and SOCL for long term. I don't know what those are off the top of my head. I'll do some research on them. MILN and SOCL. Can't really comment at this moment, but I'll definitely look into them. All right, GME not even holding 60. At least AMC is very much fighting it out at $6 a share. Let's go. Let's get those diamond hands beating off that chest. Let's see it. Let's see it. Don't forget that if you guys like this in podcast form, we do work hard in the background. It's Apple, Spotify below. Feel free to check those out. It's a lot of this, some of the older, more of like teaching ones of like what are options, what are RSI, MACD, like a lot of those we are converting over to podcast form right now. The links are below for Apple and Spotify. Anyone holding Piton, RJ Brig? I'm not in on Piton. Can I take Maxon? Can I take a look at SKL? I'd be happy to. SKL. I don't even know what's going on here. Avoid it. Unless that's a typo, definitely avoid SKL. The chart seems pretty sus, if you ask me. OCGN is drifting off a bit. Man, we're just like, no one's interested. I guess everyone is still whatever, thinking about the Super Bowl, I suppose. Matt, thoughts on Chainlink crypto? No thoughts. Don't know enough about it. What do you think about S3 and Fintel changing data? We were talking about that a bit before. Seems super messed up. That's why I'm telling everyone, whenever you get data, make sure you're checking it with like multiple sources. Right now we live in an age where like there's a lot of data, but you definitely have to check it because like crazy stuff is going on. I've been hearing a lot of negative things about S3 partners. Hang on, just kicking out some of these Gregs. All right, make us proud. What is going on with SYN? SYN. Just another penny stock pharma one, guys. These are very popular, but I'm telling you, you will have a better trading career. Do not chase these like penny stock pharma plays. Like it's just not good trading. You might win once in a while, but in the long run, you're gonna get completely smashed. I like how technically I like how it got above this, but I don't mess with these things. And that would be my big recommendation to you. You're gonna win some for sure. Like there are winners in it, but the losers will just like overrun you eventually. Love it. Love it. You guys are pouring into this Discord. It's great. Am I in on XONE? I actually am, but I just so you know, I didn't buy XONE myself. That was like for when you guys sign up for Webull, I got some free stocks, and I think I was like there were so many of you that signed up. I got a couple shares of XONE, which is awesome. So I am in it, not intentionally, but I'm gonna let it ride, of course. What's Bitcoin doing? 43K, Ethereum 1700, Doge is right below 8 cents. Interesting setup for tomorrow. Tesla's fighting back. It's at 65, guys. To watch Tesla tomorrow, watch crypto tomorrow. Make sure you're watching all the cannabis stuff tomorrow. Those are where I'm expecting the big moves. Some EV moves, some cannabis moves, and of course, crypto. And I will be here tomorrow if you guys want to talk about what's going on. I will be here streaming. We're going to obviously see what's going on with GME and AMC, but should be fun. GSAT and just void. Like there's no volume, there's no liquidity. A little bit better. Another pharmaceutical play. You guys love these penny stock pharma plays. You're just seeing that they're up a lot, but when they're up a lot, you don't want to be a bag holder. Like right now, it's fighting it out at this support turn resistance. It needs to really get on the north side of 240, 250. Don't chase that. I wouldn't, at least. Troy's dog training. Love it. You joined. Hope you're also good at Space Ape training. Plug's a good play. I like that as an EV play. Plug is looking good. I've been paying attention to Plug. Fan of it. XRP, another good one. We did a technical breakdown. It broke. XRP's breaking out, but also all crypto's breaking out. Right now, the crypto industry is looking strong. Ortega, welcome, welcome. CCIV, how is CCIV doing today? I know it was selling off. That's a SPAC play, looking for Lucid Motors. Looking to take Lucid Motors public, I should say. I mean, but it's still pretty, like, it is selling off, but hey, like, nice bounce off of, like, the low 30s, already back at 33. I think CCIV, SPAC play, Lucid Motors, I think it's going to end up being a pretty bullish thing. SNDL, another cannabis play, guys. I'm telling you, I like SNDL. It's pushing. Just be very careful of the 130 to 135. It hasn't gotten above it, but if it can, I think it could really rip. But that's a big if. It has to get above $1.30, $1.35. Mr. Blue, ARYA with ARYA. What is this? Oh, another acquisition. Julian just became an astronaut. That's awesome, brother. I appreciate it. Oh, whoa. What's the big news on this? Discord, if you're hearing me right now, can you tell me, was it announced that they're acquiring someone who said that? Mr. Blue, can you tell me what's going on with ARYA? I'm assuming it was announced. This is another SPAC thing. I'm assuming we found out who they're acquiring and the market loved it. IPOE, that's another SPAC play with, I believe, SoFi. Great stuff. Ooh, AMC catching a bid. Let's see what happens at 6:15. The interest just like isn't there today with AMC. AEZS. Any thoughts on Ford? I'm in at 211.48. If I were in your position, Ryan, I would hold. I think Ford's really turning things around with their foray into EVs. All right. VIAV. Oh, this is awesome. Like very nice bullish uptrend. Your closest support's at 1550, but I really do like the chart. It screams bullishness to me. Bullishness. SNDL is gonna kill it. I mean, I could very well seeing it kill it. ZRX. I don't know. Scott Taylor, thank you for that super chat. Very kind. I want to bring up Doge. Doge doing well at this trend line thus far. Doge just a hilarious meme coin, but hey, doesn't matter how funny it is. It's all about can you make money off of it. AEZS. I mean, just a breakout. Resistance coming at 255, so be careful of that. 250, 255 there. Above it, if it can get above that 250, I think it would go to 3. Just how I would personally look at it. But hey, guys, don't forget, not a financial advisor, not a lawyer, not a tax expert. Just sharing my own thoughts, opinions, and financial moves. You got to do what's right for you. Hindsight, congrats on, well, I'm sorry you got shaken out of CCIV, but awesome that you made money. If you believe it in the long term, like buying it $2 away won't be the end of the world. OCGN. Yeah, actually someone in the chart just asked about OCGN. I'm curious too. What are you guys thinking about OCGN? PMG just became an astronaut. That's awesome. Thank you. This is great. This is great. We're pushing. OCGN is pushing. Get ready. Let's see what happens. Needs to get above basically the $15.60 to $16 area. Julian Sheets, you said, dude, check out this art. You could send it to me on Twitter. Julian. Okay, wait, hang on. I found your comment. I'm bringing it up. Love to check out all of the art from you guys. Oh, that's awesome. Julian, great call. That bull bear thing, that's beautiful. Guys, check this out. This was just sent in. That's so cool. This is great. Awesome. Good call out. OCGN's pushing. Let's go. Tiffany just joined. Love to have you there, Tiffany. Come on, OCGN. Guys, let me know in a comment if you're still in OCGN. I want to know. Julian, you're saying that guy's selling? That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll buy that. Zabawa just joined. Welcome, welcome. That's awesome. Cool name too. I like it. Come on. Let's go, OCGN. OCGN. Ah, push it. The volume's picking up a bit. Come on. It can do it. I have faith. Let's see 20. I want to see some 20s. We got to get them tendies for lunch, guys. I know we're all hungry for the right tendies. 50 OCGN. Angela. Even AMC's kind of picking up. How's GME? GME's not even over 60 right now. All right. We got some diamond hands, though, on the OCGN. I like that. Diamond-handed OCGNers. Well, I think we might be making some money, though, into close. So far, like, it's right here. It looks like we're battling it out. Hopefully, the Space Apes have the upper hand. But from here, I'm kind of expecting a quick pop above 17, really. If it can get easily above 16, no issue getting above 17. Okay, Drew, I sold OCGN into ETGH. Interesting. Oh, Ethereum. Okay. Chris with a K just joined the Patreon. That's awesome. Congrats. Happy to have you there. What's going on in the Patreon? Let me check that really quick. Okay, the Cosmic Dream. You're still in it. Awesome. So, ACB, yeah, so that's the Aurora one. No, Catch and Trader, very bullish on the ACB. Really, any of these marijuana plays, cannabis plays at this time. Alex, about to make up all of his AMC losses with OCGN if it hits 20. That's great, man. I hope we hit it. Come on, OCGN. We just gotta stay strong, show off these diamond hands. We can't be dealing with all these paper hands. Terra Data TDC looks interesting. Can you check TDC? Sure. Oh, very interesting. So it tapped 50 today, previous resistance. So it's all going to come down to this. 50, 50, 50, but then we have a gap fill up to pretty much 52. So if it can get above that, look for 52. And then after 52, 58. Those were the levels I would keep. If it can hold 50, and it might get rejected here, but if it doesn't, watch 52. Past 52, watch 58. Best of luck, Alexander. Come on, OCGN. Gen. Zeus Gaming still buying AMC. Those are some diamond hands. SKL, the crypto is apparently really, really running. Good call on those altcoins. Man, some of you guys are making amazing altcoin plays. I love it. Just as a quick reminder, I'm in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. I'm not in any other cryptos beyond that. Jordan, welcome to the Discord. That's awesome. Ooh, AMC is pushing. We obviously have a very long road ahead of us on AMC, but that's pretty nice. All right, everyone's talking about SNDL again. Did it make like some sort of crazy move? 127, guys. SNDL is still at, you need it over 130, 135. That's the important break. I'm not saying like that's just what we have to watch. I don't know if it will or won't break. That's just what I would be watching. All right, come on, AMC. You can do it. 623, 625. AMC, man, I mean, just a week ago, it was like $10 higher. It's not dead. It just has a lot of move. It has a lot of room to make up. OCGN is very much struggling. The high 15s, low. Yeah, just the high 15s, I guess. Come on. We just need some follow through. AMC getting a decent follow through. GME is not. GME is still stalled out below 59. OCGN, I do like this pattern of like the higher lows. So it's just a question of like how much more can the bear camp really defend this resistance? Come on. XONE. Let's take a look at XONE. Elijah, thank you. I mean, pretty like this is awesome bullish momentum on this break above 17. It could get stalled out right here. This support might have turned into resistance at 55, but really I would say I care more about 65 and 70. I mean, I'm just riding this momentum right now. Like I love it. We'll just have to see how it goes, but it's a high risk reward like turnaround at this moment, but I'm here for it. Purgatory just became a space ape. Pound that chest, brother, with those diamond hands. Thank you. Skater Tony, AGTC bought in at 530. Been a roller coaster since longer term as a good growth. Skater, well, if you have long term, like you really shouldn't worry too much about the like day-to-day action. If you have a long-term outlook on it, just study the fundamentals, see if you think the sector as a whole is growing, if it'll be able to take advantage of sector growth. But best of luck. What's something to look at tonight before close the swing tomorrow? This is so much fun to watch you day trade, swing trade live. So what's something to look at before close to swing tomorrow? So before the close, I don't know. Before the close, that's kind of like the risk reward setup. Thank you for the super chat. If you're feeling very bullish on the cannabis industry, I would say check out CGC, Canopy Growth. They're reporting before the market opens tomorrow. So I'm expecting like whatever we end at today, it'll be different when the market opens. I don't know if it's going up or down, but right now it looks like there's a nice tailwind behind the cannabis industry. So that's something you can look at. You can look at crypto, but that market's not going to close. You could be trading crypto whenever you want. That would be that's what I'm going to be looking at tomorrow for sure. More and more people are pouring into this Discord. So phenomenal. We are super happy to have all of you. It's going to be fun. Just a reminder, it will be closed down for X amount of time. I'm not sure how long, but today's the last day you can sign up for the Discord until you wait for however long. Not sure when it will be reopened. All right, let's look at TRTC. That's being asked. TRTC. Penny stock shooting up right now at resistance and support. So just be careful. It could get rejected here, but if it's not, you can watch 55 cents, but I'd be more interested in 74 cents. Guys, also don't forget that this week, Disney's reporting Thursday. We have Lyft and Uber reporting. Some of those bigger companies will be reporting. We might see some sizable, nice movements in them. The one I'm particularly interested in is Disney is reporting after the market closes on Thursday. I want to know if they're going to reinstate their dividend. I want to know when they plan on fully reopening the park, and I want to know how much their streaming service has grown. Disney is most likely a very good long-term winner. It used to have an amazing dividend. With all the world craziness, they did pause it for a second, but I think that they'll be turning it back on. Maybe not this quarter, but pretty soon. AMC looking nice. Looks like it wants to test like up here, the low 620s. OCGN is just like now trading sideways into close. Givo, I like. What is Doge is pushing 8 cents again. Bitcoin looking for it to hit 45, and then after that 50,000. Ethereum right above 1700. Would love for it to blow through the resistance at 1750. Disney buying AMC would be pretty cool. Dom just joined. Awesome. CTRM. All right, I'll pull that up. Sounds like you are trying. Oh, CTRM. I mean, if I were you, you're just watching $1. Like, it's just going to come to the make or break it point of can it break above $1. Just watch that. Watch the ticker tape. See if people are trying to get filled higher and higher. Because over $1, I mean, it could have a nice like swing. That one's a tough one just because like you're at such an important psychological level. Productive dude. Do you feel that the overall stock market is overvalued and propped up right now? I've heard talks that the sentiment for some investors that I respect. I was wondering your thoughts. I do. I really, really do think that the stock market is in an overall bubble. But the thing with bubbles is they can build for a while. I mean, right now, there's a huge disconnect between our stock market and the economy. There's still millions of people without a job. There's a lot of negative things going on in the economy. And the reason that the stock market is so high is because of all these stimulus deals, the unlimited quantitative easing. The Federal Reserve is keeping the stock market high. They've never bought all these bonds before. And like, we don't have to go into like a hardcore talk about that. But the reason the stock market is high now is because they're printing money at an incredible rate. They're backing every business. And that's why there's such a disconnect between the stock market and the economy. So even though I think it's a disconnect, I also recognize that that disconnect can last for a while. So, I'm going to ride it. And like, if I start seeing signs of like the bubble popping, I'll take money out, but I'm not seeing those at this moment. But I do think that, I don't know, we're artificially pushed up because of the unlimited quantitative easing, without a doubt in my mind. Trying to read the chart on QLGN. Is there support beating QLGN? QLGN. Therapeutics, not support. If anything, it's like it's like coming up to the resistance. The closest support on Kevin Price, awesome. You joined, love it. This high 466. So watch that. Watch how it reacts to 466. You might find support between at $4, but I wouldn't say that it's like really building. In my opinion, I don't know. This just isn't my play. There's better plays in the overall market. OCGN is coming back. I love that. When I'm going to the moon, we're going to the moon all the time. Us, me, all the other space apes, space cowboys, space cowgirls. We're just going to the moon. That's what we do day in, day out. Chris S. just joined. Welcome, welcome. Awesome. All right, OCGN's looking good. Might be making a move in the last like 15 minutes, so get ready. Just like people might be jockeying for a big position tomorrow. Tiffany joined, thank you. That's awesome. All these Moon Gang Discord members, that's great, great. Come on, OCGN. Matt Sostok. I'm probably butchering that last name. My apologies. Love to have you as an astronaut. That is awesome. Thank you for the support. Jordan just joined the Discord. Awesome. All right. Thoughts on ZOM hold? I mean, if ZOM is in like a weird position, like it's looking strong, but like you just never know when that type of penny stock momentum is going to die out. All right, OCGN, make us proud, get above 16. We have 15 minutes. Guys, this is where we all need to focus our energy, get excited, show off those diamond sparkly hands. We're stepping on those suits, those snakes in suits. We're going. Come on, OCGN, make me proud. I can't do this day trading stuff if it's just going to embarrass me in front of all the other space apes. Just as a reminder, I'm in at $12.80, so I'm up roughly $3 a share. I bought 150 shares. I would love to capture some profits at $20. All right, come on, OCGN. I'm seeing some comments about them trying to keep AMC down just so we stay under SSR. Very possible with AMC. Like if it stays down X%, then we'll be under SSR, which makes it harder for people to short it. Hey, that could be a play. I mean, I don't know. I'm not working at the institutions. I don't know how the Bulls and Bears are battling this one out. Goat balls, love it. Thank you for that super chat. Guys, remember, you can send me if you have any important articles. If you're an artist and you want me to show off some of your stuff, you guys can DM it to me and email it to me, just at Matt Kohrs. It's the same thing for Twitter and Instagram. Feel free to check those out. Send me any information you need to. I'm just looking for OCGN to like finally make a move. Come on, 15 minutes. Come on, SNDL is looking good. I'm seeing a lot of people liking SMDL. Islam just joined. Welcome. Come on. Are you selling OCGN at close? It all depends, Ty. You're going to see it live. I have 14 minutes. I have my phone ready. I'll let you know if I sell right now. If nothing changes, I will be holding OCGN overnight, just so you guys know. So if I don't say anything about it, it's because I didn't sell. Colt Matthews just joined. Welcome, brother. Penn, love Penn. I'm a big fan of all the gambling stocks right now. I really like Penn because they have the outspoken person of Dave Portnoy. If there's one thing I've learned about like Portnoy and that stuff, it's you don't bet against his businesses. Penn, to me, it's high right now, but it seems to be a long-term winner for gambling stocks. What are your thoughts on TRXC? El Guapo just became an astronaut. Congrats. Thank you. TRXC, just watch it. Watch for a breakout of 440 and it could rip. Just set an alert here. Your closest support right now is 350, followed by 3. So you're not that close to support, but watch for a breakout of like this 440 area. Come on, OCGN, let's do something. TTOO RJ Mess, thanks for that. It is moving. Come on, OCGN. All these people heading to the moon gets me excited. Has to put a smile on your face. Guys, if you are joining the Discord, just so you know, Patreon is just the payment processing. Once you sign up on Patreon, you just connect the Discord. As soon as you pay, there will be that option there. But after that, if you miss it, you just go through my memberships, connect to the Discord. That's where everyone's already talking, sharing ideas. All the action is going on in the Discord server. Patreon is just the payment processor. The market is marked up big time, especially IPO. I can believe that. Some of these like bots are saying that I pay my rent in Dogecoin as if that's offensive. I mean, think about that though. That's awesome. That means like with a meme joke thing, I made so much money I could pay my rent. Like I just feel like even the bots, like their points are getting worse and worse. Like they make no sense. Like they are Greg's on full tilt. They are suits on full tilt. they're losing, man. They're losing their mind. They just don't understand how to hang out with all the other space apes. They just need to take a breather and go do something else. Thoughts on GME? I have an average position of 180 USD and have a diamond hands until now, destroying the suits, but my paper hands are faltering. I mean, at this point, like, of course it could always go lower. Like when people say it can't go lower, like of course a stock could go lower. It could go to zero. But I just like, we're getting to the point of like where it was pre phase one of the squeeze that like, it's so low now that I'm just not even going to sell. Like to me, I question my paper hands like more in the middle of like, hey, do I cut some of my losses? But now it's so low that like, to me, it's not even worth it. Like I'm just going to swing it for the long run. I'm swinging AMC GME. I'll just hold those on until I have to die. Like whatever, like I'll just own them. Wolf just joined the Patreon. That's awesome. Omega Empire became an astronaut. Great. Omega Empire. That's awesome. OCGN, right now it's just trading sideways. If it continues to trade sideways, I will swing my position and not burn a day trade. That's my position on OCGN right now. I like the bullish momentum it's had over the past couple days. Actually, let's take a look at the 4-hour chart of OCGN, just so we know what I'm dealing with. The breakout came down here at $5, and since then it's been on a tear. Just up, up, up. Like at this point, I'm just kind of risking where I entered. Like I wouldn't want to break down below this. I'm expecting that there's going to be some sort of big post-market move tonight, pre-market, and I'm just hoping that it breaks in my favor. But now it shot up, it consolidated. So we'll just have to see which way this breaks. Ryan Co joined, awesome. Love to see in that Discord. What are they? Guys, Discord, if you're listening to me right now in the Matt live channel, let me know if you're making any new positions in the last 10 minutes of the day. What are you looking for tonight? I want to know what stocks you're looking at. Let's see if there's any big movers right when the market closes, if you're hearing me. Giuseppe, awesome. Great name. I wish I could spell Giuseppe without having to see it. Oh, we're going. We're going. Guys, if you could do me a huge favor, if you're watching right now and you haven't already, if you're liking this, drop that like. Let's get up to 2,500, just 1,000 of you. If you're watching, there's like 7.5K. I'm sure 1,000 of you could quickly just hit that like. Let the algorithm know what's going on. We got a big hit today, like whatever. A lot of people weren't getting notifications that I'm going live. Just so you know, if you don't get the notification, tomorrow, 9 a.m., I will be here. Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. is when it starts. Pretty much go all day. If you want to get those notifications, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications. Some people still weren't getting notified. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I just know one of the best ways to stay up to date with me is hit that red button and then turn on your notifications. Okay, so people, the NJ, which is the cannabis industry ETF, very good call. Super Linville, great. CGC, people are very excited about CGC with the announcement. VGAC discount before the 23andMe acquisition, good call. People are buying GameStop, love it. So it seems like the big thing tomorrow will be this cannabis play, especially CGC, Canopy Growth. They are announcing their earnings before the market open. I think it'll be a good one. Mr. Vector, I'm a new viewer and loving the content. I hope this hasn't been asked too many times, but can you explain how you read candlesticks? Yeah, sure. No problem at all. So right here, this is a 3-minute chart, but you can switch it to whatever you want. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 hour, 4 hour day, weekly, monthly, whatever you want, yearly. So if you look at a single candle, it has basically the opening and the close, the low and the high. So that's how it moved in that time frame period. So this is 3 minutes. So this is everything that happened per 3 minutes that the market was open. If the close is higher than the open, it's typically green, and if the close is lower than the open, it's typically red. But you can of course switch the colors however you want. But basically, it's just the open and the close, the low and the high per whatever time frame you have it set. So right here, that's the 3-week. If I just wanted to see how the stock moved every week, I would then be looking at this. So it's the same thing. The open and close, low and high per week, day, month, like whatever you want, you could set it up. And it's just like how it moved in that particular time frame. That's a great question. Guys, GameStop, it's not moving. It's like pretty much the same thing as AMC. AMC, there's really almost no reason to watch the two of them because AMC and GME are like moving the exact same way. The algorithms, retail traders, and Wall Street, as in the institutions, are treating GME and AMC the exact same way. AMC is doing its best to hold $6. GME is doing its best to hold $60. That's it. It's just the price that they're at. Yep, big Bitcoin news. Tesla bought 1.5 billion. They are now accepting payments using Bitcoin. That's awesome. ALGO just broke $1. James Casey just joined the Discord. That's awesome. Sharpen those diamond knuckles up. We will be fighting. GME still pushing $60. AMC, I mean, guys, the real mover today has been right here, OCGN. Sean Cormier, perhaps. Sean, thank you for becoming an astronaut. All right, OCG, it's trying to end the day with a nice fight. Like you can see that's trying to get right above this resistance. Strong resistance though. Hello, is it a good time to buy CGC? I mean, it's really the flip of a coin. Okay, so CGC is the one reporting tomorrow, the cannabis play. It's Canopy Growth Corporation, CGC. Here's the chart. It's kind of been having just like an inside day. Like we're seeing lower highs, higher lows. It's going to be reporting tomorrow morning. It's the flip of a coin. It's how much risk do you like? It's either going to shoot up on a good announcement or come down. Come down on a bad announcement. So it's all about you and like your risk tolerance. My gut is saying that there's a better chance of it going up, but I already have exposure to Tilray, so I'm not going to get extra exposure to CGC. I already have exposure to that sector, but it's just going to be a binary event. It's a flip of a coin. Either it's up or down, and it's going to, like, obviously that's always the stock market, but I'm saying in terms of the earnings announcement, it'll be more of a volatile move up, a volatile move down. I'd be very surprised if it trades sideways. I think that's just not really going to happen. OCGN making a last second move. Ooh, I love it. Let's see if it can get above 16. We have exactly 2.5 minutes left. Let's go. Do I think that Boeing is undervalued right now? I really haven't been studying too much of Boeing's fundamentals. I was just waiting for the world to get closer to normal. But Boeing, obviously a big airplane supplier to all those, so you could play it. If you like the travel industry, Boeing's an upscale way to do it. 2 minutes left. Look at this. It's moving. OCGN, let's go. I have 150 shares. The big question is, we just need it. It pushed 1650. We are down to the 90-second warning. I'm just watching. I kind of like that people are buying it up tomorrow. I'm going to swing, guys. I'm calling it right now. I'm swinging my OCGN to tomorrow. I am not selling. I have 150 shares at 1280. I will be swinging it over to tomorrow. I like the action we're seeing into close. I like people's excitement. They're buying at a higher price. They're not selling. Who knows? It's a risk. Let's see how it plays out. Did you know predict OCGM prior to market, not over market open? In the first half hour of trading, a lot of people in chat were talking about it. So I brought it up and then we were looking at the technicals and I just really liked what I was seeing. So I got in. But it was more of the chat. You guys were bringing it to my attention. All right, we have 15 seconds. The market is almost closed for the day. AMC, it drifted upward by about 16 cents. That's decent. OCGN trying to stay above 16. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but I liked how people were buying it up. We'll see how it goes. It's all the risk. Can't guarantee anything in the stock market. Ding, ding, ding. The market is closed for normal trading hours. It is 4 p.m. Eastern. So now there's obviously going to be a pretty decent post-market session. We'll see how that goes. Do you think Lucid Motors is going to work with CCIV for its capital? Well, I mean, CCIV is like one of the few SPAC like entities that has enough money to actually bring Lucid Motors public. It's a big one. It's backed by the Saudi Wealth Fund. It's one of the few that just like has enough money to actually acquire CCIV or Lucid Motors. I mean, there's no guarantee that it will play out. I just think that there's a better chance of it. But hey, that's my own gut feeling. OCGN's already pushing post-market. Love it. Tilray closed above 30. That's amazing news. Like I said, I think there's a bullish tailwind for the cannabis industry. What's Bitcoin? Bitcoin's at 44. Nice. Ethereum's trying to push 1750 again. Dogecoin here. Let's take a look at all these charts. Actually, that's kind of important. Dogecoin pushing again. Watch, of course, the all-time high, but also watch this spike. These are the two levels of resistance. I want to know how it reacts to that. That's for Dogecoin. Ethereum, we're just watching 1750 and like the high 17s. Resistance right here. Bitcoin, it's actually kind of at resistance right here. It was rejected twice. So let's see how that plays out. I don't think it's going to be that long till Bitcoin clears 45,000, and then my next personal target would be 50,000. Obviously, the chart hasn't developed in this region. We don't know about like the technical level of support or resistance or anything of that. But we'll see how that plays out. Guys, tomorrow will be, of course, we're going to talk about AMC GME, but tomorrow is going to be a big day for crypto. We're going to see if the bulls continue or if the bears smash it down, and also going to be a big day for the cannabis industry. CGC's reporting. We'll see sympathy plays for the rest of cannabis stocks, whether that's up or down. All right, the cosmic dream. We're swinging. I love it. What's going on in the last seconds of the market? Interesting. Your fake 617, good call out. For all of you asking about SSR and AMC, it activates at any time during open market. So yes, AMC will be on the SSR list tomorrow. I do really like people at the last second chose to buy CGC. That's pretty nice. I like this green bar heading into the market close. I mean, I told you guys, I feel good about that particular industry. I think they will be winners with the current U.S. administration. Okay, so here is the current deal. Here's what's going on. I told you guys tomorrow, make sure you're paying attention to cryptos. Make sure you're paying attention to also any related stocks to the cannabis industry. And of course, we will be watching AMC GME. I will be talking about all those things tomorrow. The stream will start at 9 a.m. Be there. There were weird issues with YouTube. So if you like this content, if you want to stay up to date with me, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications. If you like this comment, but it's better for your life in podcast form, those links to Apple and Spotify are below. You could check those out. We're definitely working hard on those in the background. Today, for X amount of time, it will be the last day to sign up for the Moon Gang Discord. It will reopen in the future. I just don't know when. It's the first link. All the payments are done through Patreon. So click on that Patreon link. It's the first one. That'll then bring you to the Discord server. If you ever need to send me anything, whether you're an artist or you have questions or information, you can reach out to me on Twitter at Matt_Kohrs. Also just spun up in Instagram at Matt_Kohrs. It's the exact same tag for Twitter and Instagram. That's about it. I very, very much appreciate you spending a portion of your day with me. It was a fun day. Very excited for OCGN tomorrow. Excited for CGC and Tilray. Of course, cryptos I'll be watching throughout the night. But it's going to be interesting. We're also going to find out more information tomorrow about AMC and GME and what's going on with their current short position. So lots of things in flux. I think it'll be a very, very fun week of trading. So if you like it, make sure you're sticking around. We're going to be sharing plays, sharing ideas, doing technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and of course, we'll be on any breaking news whatsoever. So if that's your thing, I would love to see you guys back here tomorrow. But for now, thank you for spending a portion of your day with me. And remember, best of luck in the markets.